Good evening and welcome to Art and Design GCSE. Hopefully I will be able to answer any questions that you may have about the course, and if anything pops up that isn't answered this evening, please feel free to email me on the address that's on each slide. Here we can see some lovely quotes from past students, and we've got some photographs as well from the Art and Design exhibition, which we hold annually when it's safe to do so. One of my favourite quotes on here is I like the freedom you get in art. I feel like our class is like a little family and we help each other succeed. One thing worth noting is if you do pick Art and Design GCSE, our class sizes tend to be that little bit smaller. So that means we can support you to be the very best artist that you can be. And you also will find that you get a lot more support from the art technician and the TAs as well. And that really helps us build that lovely family feeling that the GCSE is made up of two components. The first component is your coursework, which is worth 60% of your final grade. Within that coursework, you will look at two different art projects. The themes for those are political art and body ornament, which can be armour, fashion or both. The choice is yours with that one. We really like you to take your own direction when completing your research and find things that you want to draw and that you will be happy to draw. The second component is the practical exam. It's worth 40% of your final grade. The board will release a paper with 7 different themes on, and you get to choose which one interests you. You research and come up with design ideas, and then in the exam time create your final piece on your chosen theme. This is really nice because you get to direct your own artwork and make those creative decisions for yourself. The exam is not a written exam and is 100% practical. On this slide we've got some lovely examples of different pieces of body ornaments. You can see that the students have been working in a sketchbook, but you're also welcome to work on large sheets or boards as well. Students get to choose which pieces of armour they look at. They can look at armour from around the world, historical and modern armour as well. You can also have the option of looking at fashion and corsets within your sketchbook or boards. Observational drawing is a course requirement for Art and Design GCSE, and we tend to look at natural forms such as or shell. Following this process, you will then come up with a range of design ideas for either a piece of fashion or armour. And you can see in the top right hand corner there, we've got some lovely examples of corsets, helmets and body armour. The second project for your coursework is based on political art. Here we look at the artists Barbara Kruger, graffiti artists Banksy and Shepard Fairey, and students really enjoy looking at how these artists have tried to change the world for the better through their artwork. You are then encouraged to find a political issue that you feel strongly about and create a final piece challenging either stereotypes or that issue. In the past, students have chosen issues such as racism, sexism, Islamophobia or animal rights. The choice really is yours, and you are encouraged to create a piece of work that is meaningful to you. One thing that tends to worry students is how the course will run. I just want to assure you that everything you've been taught at Key Stage 3 is what we do at GCSE. We look at an artist or a theme or a culture and we do research based on those artists and cultures. You might look at body armour from around the world and different fashion throughout time. You will then develop your skills in using different art materials such as paint, pencils, pencil crayons and different pens. You will refine your techniques with those and develop those skills, and then you will move on to creating your own ideas. You can sketch design ideas, you can explain through writing design ideas, and you can also do different ideas through media such as photographs and videos. The last thing you will do is make a final piece that is personal and meaningful to you. It is the exact same format as Key Stage 3 and really is very simple. What you can expect from us. We will always support you and show you how to use the different techniques, whether that be painting or making something in 3D. Just because you've started GCSE doesn't mean to say our demonstrations and how we break images down stops. If anything, we go a little bit in more depth to help you develop your skills to create outstanding work. We will encourage you to create work that is personal and meaningful to you, and we will teach you how to develop your ideas. We will always demonstrate and support you with your work, and we achieve outstanding results year on year. We have year on year a 100% pass rate, and many students finish the course at least one grade above, if not more. We expect you to start the course and to be prepared to experiment and be creative with new materials and media. We will expect you to do a lot of drawing. It is Art and Design GCSE after all, and there is some writing involved with the Art and Design GCSE as well. You will need to write the arts you've studied and the cultures that you have looked at. You will also need to write and explain your ideas to the examiner. If students need support with this, we have everything in place, and if needed, students are allowed extra time for the writing of their prep work before their art exam. You may be asked to bring in photographs to help work that's personal to you, and we want you to go on trips when it's safe to do so, and we often visit galleries and different cities to help inspire our work. We expect you to be dedicated to the subject and to work to the best of your ability at all times. We are often asked about where would art get you in your future. Now, Art and Design is the umbrella course that can lead on to any of the careers listed above. If you would like to be a jewellery or fashion designer in the future, you will need to have Art GCSE before going to college and being allowed to specialise in that media. If you are interested in architecture and engineering, Art and Design is a really good GCSE, as that can springboard you to the right courses at college and university. Any games designs, website designs, commercial design all need Art and Design GCSE. And let's not forget things such as cinematography, costume design and publishing and book illustration as well. Please take some time to read through some of the lovely careers on this site. Here we have some links to different colleges and universities, as well as a careers package in Art and Design. Please feel free to click on some of these in your own time. Some of our frequently asked questions are, do I have to write? And I've already explained where you need to write in the art course as well. Do you have to draw? Yes, you do. Some people are concerned about careers in art. We've just gone through some of the on the previous slide, some of the careers, but the visual arts in the UK is worth over £111 billion. That is a really good industry to be in, and you can earn a lot of money. One of the questions we often get, because people might have had siblings that have done art, is about our art exam. The art exam is a practical exam that takes part in the art rooms and you make your final piece. Some students worry that it is a 10-hour exam and think that they have to sit it in all one go. That is simply not true. You will have different sessions over a number of weeks to do your 10 hours. For example, you might do 3 hours on one day, a week later do 3 hours on another day and 4 hours after that, okay, to make up the 10 hours. You will obviously have your break times or lunch time depending when the exam takes place in that day as well. And finally, thank you so much for taking your time to listen and read this presentation this evening. We've added some extra links on this final slide for you to just have a little click if you want some more information. We will also be holding a PEXA question and answer event for all PEXA subjects on the 8th of March. If you would like some information and the link to that Q&A, please email your teacher and we will get that sent out to you. My address has also been placed at the bottom of this slide, and I will happily answer any questions that you've got. I hope you enjoyed this presentation and have fun looking at the rest of the subjects that Stretford High has to offer. Thank you and goodbye.